Okay, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hello from the hideout in St. Louis. A little bit of a mic check here. Make sure audio and video are good before we get started. Just came over from Camper Life Live, Campfire Chat, I think is what he calls it. Waiting for a thumbs up, telling me everybody can hear me okay. The video looks good. And we will get going just a second here with some of the games. Maybe do a couple of quick announcements first before we jump into the games. Wait for a few people to get here. Hope everybody's having a good evening. And those of you that are subscribers to our page, I assume most of you in this session are. We appreciate your support. We're inching up a little closer each day to our next milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And that's going to be pretty cool. Hi, Roy and Becky. Thanks for coming in. Still looking for a thumbs up on the audio. Is the audio going well? Let me make sure I've got all my chat coming through here. Can everybody hear me okay? We're going to get started playing a little bit of Madgab game here in just a second. I got 4 thumbs up. That's good. I take it that's audio and video. I can see the video over here looks pretty good. And there's Henry Does It from Colorado. Roy and Becky, you guys are in courtside, I believe. I think I read that on a live session earlier today or yesterday. I know Aaron Jemison is here earlier. I think he'll be popping back in. He's in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, getting ready to head to Iowa. Just work camping up there. Teachers on Adventures. Where are you guys at these days? Yeah, riding the bug out. That's a common thing for many people. Washington State. It's very common right there. One of the hardest hit states. Washington State. So I know a lot of people who are sick. I don't know anybody that's sick specifically with the virus, but we've had a lot of people that we know, relatives, that have been sick over the past few months. Some of them feel that they might have had this before it started being tested. We are on a stay-at-home order here in St. Louis as well. We got back from Florida Sunday night, and the stay-at-home order went into effect on Monday. So we got back just in time, and we're going to hole up here for a couple of weeks. Hopefully not much more than, well, the stay-at-home order's 30 days right now. So we're hoping that the curve starts going on the downhill side in a couple of weeks. I know that's probably a wishful thinking, but that's what we're hoping for. We're going to play some Madgab here, and we're also going to do some music trivia. And if you guys have been in the game before, you should know how to play Madgab. If you're not sure how to play, just watch a couple. It's pretty easy to play and catch on. We are giving away prizes at the end of the month. And those prizes are $100 for first place, $50 for second place, and $25 for third place. And we'll give a running point total at the end of the ninth. Our top point getters right now are Henry Does It, Lucky Dog, Artist on the Road is in third, and let's see here, Lisa and the Cozy Camper Van is in fourth. And then we've got a whole bunch that are in the rest of the pack. So it's 10 points for every correct answer for the most part. Every once in a while I might give a special bonus question for more points, but usually 10 points. We'll do some bonus music trivia and so on and so forth as we go. That's not good. Daughter-in-law just found out she had the virus, so you might be leaving on Wednesday. Okay, Aaron, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully she is in good health and doesn't have many complications from that. Wave, Chris. You're on camera. She's finishing chores, and then I think she's going to try to join the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our first game. We'll do some announcements throughout the night, and actually, I also want to post something else up here real quick. I'm going to post a link there, and if you have a headset and you want to talk about your channel, just click that link, and I'll see you come into the lobby here, and we will bring you in. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, yes. That's not too far away, so hopefully you'll get lock up some points in the meantime. Let's get going with our first one right here. First puzzle. What you're going to do is read those 3 words, read them fast. Try to figure out what it's trying to say. In this case, I'm not going to give any hints right now because it should be a fairly easy one. There you go. Our point leader gets it fairly quickly, like a virgin. So, and while we're on the song, we'll go ahead and do a quick bonus on who the recording artist was. That should be super easy. And whoever comes first through in chat gets another 10 points. And it looks like on my screen here that Henry Does It gets those 10 points as well. All right, let's move on to the next Madgab. Let's do one from the blue side this time. And again, you're going to sound it out, say it fast, say it slow, try to move, kind of say the half of a word, or try to pull things out that make sense, trying to make some type of statement. Sometimes it's a song, it's a person, it's a place. In this case, we're looking for a saying. Looking for a saying on this one. He's so immature. Henry Does It gets it again. The baby must be leaving you alone. Both times Henry Does It was in quick. Lucky Dog was right behind. That's just like our points board. First and second right there. All right, so for those of you that are coming in and you want to play some more, or if you can't stick around for too long, we'll go ahead and put this announcement up there. We do have 2 sessions on Friday, one in the morning and one in the evening. Hope to see you come and join. We'll try to do a few more sessions before the 31st. We'll do our final session sometime on the 31st, and that's when, at the end of that session, is when we will know who the winners are. And most likely, the plan is Amazon cards. I'll send them to you digitally, so you'll have shopping money on Amazon. All right, here's the next one. See if anybody gets it, and then I'll give a couple hints if it doesn't come through. And it looks like Lisa's in the house. And as always, she comes in and jumps right in there with capital letters. Everybody loves Raymond. And that is correct. 10 points for Lisa. $10 points for Lisa. So, Lisa, what is your cozy camper van? What model you got? What are you riding in? We've got a huge Class A camper van. Not really a camper van, but we've got a toy hauler. We have a Newmar Canyon Star 3921, and it's a toy hauler. So we've got our 2 motorcycles in the back, and then we pull our Jeep. Did anybody else lose audio? We've got Teachers on Adventure saying audio is gone. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, it was on their end. 2,000 pounder 34 for Aaron. Okay, let's do the next puzzle then. Lisa says she's shopping around. There's a lot of people that start their channels before they get going. I think that's a good idea. We kind of did that. We started our channel. We had our unit, but we had not hit the road yet, except for vacation. We had to sell our coffee shop first, so we documented some of those milestones that we had to have happen. If you watch our first couple videos, you see kind of the background on those different milestones that we had to go through before we could get going. Anybody with this one? It is a thing. I don't have any comments coming through. I'm not sure if chat's acting up. Hopefully, I didn't lose connectivity here. You got one word right. It's not soul music. It's salsa music. Henry Does It gets it. Salsa music. The answer was salsa music. All right, let's go right to another. Okay, I'm going to do this one. So this one's going to be interesting. There's going to be a bonus on this one too, and the bonus on this one is going to be something about. You probably have to watch our channel to get it. Henry Does It. Barely beat Aaron on my screen here. Henry Does It gets it. Toad the Wet Sprocket. Both my screens show Henry Does It. Okay, the bonus question, which is worth 10 points as well, is what is the name of our Jeep that we tow behind our rig? So we gave it away on one of our videos. What is the name of our Jeep that we pull behind our rig? Does anybody know that answer? Hi, runaway RV nesters. We've got a lot of answers, and they're pretty close to right, but there's some misspellings in there. It's a unique spelling. It is Toad the Wet Sprocket, but it's spelled a specific way, not the way the group is. Getting closer. Getting closer. Actually, Henry Does It almost had it, but they messed up and fat fingered. I'm going to give about 10 more seconds. And if that was probably probably not the best. Uh, there we go. Looks like we have it. Toad the Wet Sprocket, Teachers on Adventures, gets it spelled correctly. Jessica, Henry doesn't had it, but they had an extra T in there. Toad the Wet Sprocket. This is the answer we were looking for right here. And Teachers on Adventures, let me see, are you guys on the board before? No, actually, that's your first one. All right, you guys are on the board now. Anybody here listen to Toad the Wet Sprocket back in the day when they were never really super mainstream, but they were one of my favorite groups actually. All right, let's do another music trivia while we're there. Let me switch over here and get a good question. All right, so the theme tonight for most of the music trivia is going to be ladies of the 80s. Ladies of the 80s. So these ladies from the 80s shared the stage with three men until their lead guitarist died of AIDS. They never replaced their lead guitarist, but they had hits such as Rome, Private Idaho, and Love Shack. What group were they in? Love Shack. Not the Bangles. Walk Like Egyptian would have been the Bangles. The B-52s is the correct answer. B-52s. Let me check both my screens here. It looks like Lucky Dog is out in front on that one. Lisa was right behind. B-52s. I liked a lot of their music too. All right, back to Madgab. Yeah, I know it's your least favorite song. You won't even karaoke it. It's oh shit. Well, there, Sue. You'll have to sing Love Shack with me since my wife won't. All right, here we go. Next, Madgab puzzle. Hey, JC Journey, thanks for coming in. Doing a little bit of Madgab. If you find the answer and type it in, you get the 10 points. If you're the first one to type it in, it has to be spelled correctly. It's not cashews. This one's not cashews. We add up the points at the end of the month. We're going to give out some prizes. We're also doing some music trivia along the way. Catch some Z's. My beautiful wife looks like she got it first. Catch some Z's. All right, let's go right to the next puzzle. They were saying Henry from the song. Lucky Dog was saying Henry because in the song Love Shack, they holler out Henry. All right, here we go. Another puzzle. So actually, while we're on karaoke, there is one channel called Slow Momentum, and they do karaoke on Sunday nights. I have never attended it, but I've heard some great things about it. It's not Hands in Your Pants. It is Tin Roof Rusted, but they say Henry first right before they say Tin Roof Rusted. And I didn't know any of those words until you told me them, dear, so you should remember that. Ants in Your Pants. Ants in Your Pants. That's the answer we were looking for. Right there. Oh, wait a second. I see it up here. I missed it up above. A bunch of chats came through. Let me check both screens. Ants in Your Pants. JC Journey. Looks like you got it first. And I believe that's your first one. So you're on the board as well. JC Journey. All right. Got those down. Okay, let's do the next one. This will be a good one. A1 steak sauce. A1 steak sauce is what we're looking for here, and it looks like Henry Does It was just above JC Journey. JC Journey, new to the room here. It looks like they're going to compete. All right, another puzzle. Going from the orange B side here. It's supposed to be a little more difficult, but honestly, they all seem to vary, regardless of what side and what letter I use. So, we'll see what you guys think. We're looking for a saying here. And while we're here, there might be some new people in the room. Some of you know each other by a first name basis, but some don't. So go ahead and put in your first name. If there's two of you watching, put in both your names so everybody will know who you are. We've got Stubborn as a Mule. Stubborn as a Mule is the correct answer here, and it looks like Christina was just above Lucky Dog. All right. Do a couple more here. Hello, Earl from Teachers on Adventures. Sue, of course. Lucky Dog. Jody at JC Journey. Jess, Matt, Jack, and Lilo. Henry Does It. And those of you that don't know, that's my daughter and her family. Linda Barker is in the house. Runaway RV Nesters. We're trying not to be bored. We're trying to have fun with these lives. So I know some of the games that are played, the sticker exchanges, the shout outs have been helpful for me. So let's do another one here. Let's do another one. This is it's a thing. It's a thing that you don't want to be involved in. JC Journey, you're on the right track, but there was the A in front of it, and it looks like Lisa came in and stole it away. A scandalous affair. Lisa, the cozy kitty camper van, gets the answer there. We were looking for that A scandalous affair. Good job, Lisa. You're 230 points. And Artist on the Road is not here again tonight, it looks like. So third place is up for grabs for somebody that does really well tonight. Right into the next puzzle. While we're doing this puzzle, I will plug our podcast. We do have our podcast series. We haven't recorded any new ones for the last few weeks because of what's going on. We've got probably another half a dozen lined up to record, and I think we've got 6 that are up there. And it looks like we got the correct answer. I Need a Kiss. Henry Does It gets that, and Aaron comes right through. All right, impromptu out of my head. I don't even have to look up another. I don't even have to look up on a trivia website for this music question. It's in the theme of that last "I Need a Kiss" because it was a song called "Kiss This," and I'm looking for the artist that recorded that song. The artist that recorded the song "Kiss This." It was in the country genre, and my wife gets it. I figure she would because she likes to sing that song to me. Those of you that don't know the song, you have to listen to it to get the joke, but those of you that know that song probably know why she sings it to me. All right, let's do a couple more puzzles, and then we'll do a couple actual legitimate music trivia. This is an interesting one. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I get tongue-tied. You know that. Some of my outtakes are my family's favorite things to watch. A pound of ground round. JC Journey's a player. They nailed it. I think that's the first answer that I see. A pound of ground round right before Christina. Let me check both screens just to make sure. Yep, JC Journey. All right, let's do another one here. All right. Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for coming in. I think Toonstead drew you on their live tonight, didn't they? Red Hot Chili Peppers. And that is correct. Christina beats JC Journey that time. Red Hot Chili Peppers. That brings us to another impromptu music trivia. Tell me the bass player's name of the Red Hot Chili Peppers for 10 points. Bass player's name, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And Henry does it. Gets it fully. All right, let's switch over and let me look at my ladies of the 80s trivia list and give you the next question there. All right. This lady was swept into a solo singing career at a very young age. She sang an anthem of the 1980s teenagers. I think we're alone now. Looking for this singer. I think we're alone now. Was the hit. A guy I worked with at the time was smitten by her, and I wasn't a huge fan. I was into Debbie Gibson's a great answer because she had a one-hit wonder around the same time, but it's actually another singer that goes by one name. And I don't know what happened to her after that. I think she might have been on like a reality show at some point, but nobody's got it yet. Give it a couple more moments here to see if anybody gets it. We'll move on to another question. Melanie, we had that answer last time. Not Jewel. All right, we're gonna move on to the next. Up, there we go. Aaron got it. Tiffany. Tiffany was the singer we're looking for. I think we're alone now. All right, let's go to the next lady of the 80s question. All right. What 80s vocal group made up of three women equipped with British roots released classic dance songs like Venus, Cruel Summer, and Love in the First Degree? Love in the First Degree. Cruel Summer. I remember that one. Cruel Summer. Ace of Base, that was a little later than these guys. Ace of Base was 90s. Not the Bangles. Not the Bengals. Not the B-Gals. This might be a tough one. They weren't near as, I don't think they were as near as popular as the Bengals, the Go-Go's, the Bengals, the Bangles, the Bangles, the Go-Go's, any of those other girl groups. But when I say the name, you're probably going to get it. Henry Does It gets it. Bananarama. Bananarama was the correct answer. Bananarama. All right, one more lady of the 80s before we get back to Madgab. One garage band with humble California beginnings became famous as the girls with the big 80s hits and even bigger hair. They were an iconic girl band and they released Manic Monday, In Your Room, and I'm not going to give you the other song because I'm sure you guys are going to get it without the last song. That would make it too easy. Not the Go-Go's. Not the Bengals. The Bangles. The Bangles. Everybody was answering it on all the other questions, but it was the Bangles. Walk Like Egyptian was the other song, and I show Roy and Becky on the board. Good job. 10 points there. Now we'll get back to the Mad Gab. And again, if anybody wants to tell us about their channels, talk about their mission, talk about a charity that they support, you got a headset. I post a link in the chat there. If you want to come in, I will bring you in when we take a little bit of a break. Next puzzle. Next puzzle. That'd be awesome, Jessica. Going live to work on some costumes. Mary Tyler Moore is the correct answer, and I show Henry Does It just above JC Journeys. So if you guys haven't checked out her channel yet, go set a reminder. She does all kinds of fun little things, sometimes with a little 1-year-old in her arms. Let me get those last points in. Henry Does It. All right. It's the Bangles. Isn't that correct? Didn't the person that I gave it to get that correct, Aaron? The Bangles? Who Let the Dogs Out? And let me see who's got this one. Keep me honest here, folks. It looks like it's Teachers on Adventures on my screen. Teachers on Adventures. 10 points. Next puzzle. Good answer, Aaron. I was going to do that and then I forgot. Baha Man. That was who sang the Who Let the Dogs Out. Please control your anger. Please act your age is the correct answer. Please act your age is the correct answer. 10 points for Christina. Next puzzle. I'm seeing a theme here. Chris got Kiss This, the singer of Kiss This, and then she got Please Act Your Age. It's all things that she says to me. Actually, she's really nice to me. She only says things like that when we're playing around. Never serious. Anna Nicole Smith. Let me check spellings here. Anna Nicole Smith, and it is Henry Does It on both screens. All right, next puzzle. We'll go right to it. Oh, hey, actually, let's take a little bit of a break here. Roy, if I see you in there, you got some sunshine there in Quartzsite. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up there and I'll bring you in. All right, we're going to bring in Roy and Becky.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Roy, can you hear me? Good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nice to meet you. It looks like it's a beautiful night there in Quartzsite.
Yeah, I wanted to come over here and show everybody the sunset.
Well, thank you very much. Our sunset quite a while ago out here, so that's a
just
nice.
A little bit ago, the whole sky was bright red. It was pretty neat.
And how long are you guys going to be there? I think I saw you said you went back to Quartzsite. So did you guys take off and then go back?
Yeah, we were on our way back to Indiana up there, and it was starting to look like there was going to be some state shutdowns. So we were in Tucson waiting on our cousin to take us down to Tombstone, but then they closed Tombstone. And Illinois was talking about doing a lockdown, and I said, we know Quartzsite pretty good, so let's head back over that way and we'll just wait this thing out. And if it gets real hot here, like it's supposed to in a week, we're going to head up to the north side of Arizona because it's higher elevation and cooler.
Like Flagstaff area, something like that.
Williams, it's by Flagstaff.
Yeah. We drove through there on the way back from California this last year. We didn't get to stop and see much. We were on a way back. Had to get back for Thanksgiving, but we enjoyed Arizona, New Mexico.
This is going to be an ongoing thing for us every winter. We love it out here now. Don't you missing that snow at all?
Yeah, I hear you. We went to Florida this year and we just came back. So we made the same decision you guys did. We started heading back. We had to go through Illinois. We didn't see any issues there with shutting down any roads or anything. We got back just in time for the shutdown here. So what's your focus of your channel? Is it just mainly travel focused, or do you guys have a mission other than just sharing sunsets with everybody?
I don't know if you know, but I got diagnosed with prostate cancer last year. Went through the radiation. We had a 3-year plan. We was going to sell everything, hit the road, and see the sights. When that happened, Becky come home from work one day. She said, "I'm quitting my job. We're hitting the road now." Well, so we ran out and bought this art honey there, and hit the road. And daughter's renting a house from us, and we got no more deadlines or nothing anymore. It's kind of nice, but we were working our way back to Indiana when all this happened. So now we're just here waiting it out. But it's mainly a travel channel, mainly. During the summer, we are reenactors, Civil War reenactors, and pre-1840 reenacting. And those videos kind of take over the summer times.
Right.
Because I take and do all our battles and put them on videos and everything. But yeah, it's mainly travel channel.
That's cool.
In case something happened with that cancer, we just pretty much wanted a video library of our trips, but they're 99% sure they got it. That's what we were on the way back to Indiana for. It was time for me to be tested. I'm at the 6-month stage now to test, and they were probably going to put me on to testing once a year, but now we have to wait to see what happens.
Well, we'll have our fingers crossed and be praying for you for sure. Aaron has a question on how long you've been doing YouTube.
Oh, I can't see chat on this, so yeah, thanks for that. Roughly, see, we had the channel for about 9 years beforehand, but we started it, I don't know, about 8 months ago. I actually started doing things with it.
Right.
And I didn't think Becky was going to be on board, but she's the one that ran with it mostly. I do the videoing and the editing and that, and she does the music and everything else, and all the commenting and everything, and she does all that, and she likes being in front of the camera. Surprised me.
That's cool. Well, there was another channel that I'm connected with that they just recently started, and her name was Shauna Jantz, and I think her and her husband were there in Quartzsite. I'm not sure if you met them. I'm sure there's lots of people, but
Oh,
they
I
just
think we're friends. Yeah, I think we're friends, but we haven't met them yet.
yeah. So we're thinking about going out to Arizona for at least part of winter next year, but I appreciate coming on. Thanks for coming on. We're going to get back to the game here. I'll let you get back. Thanks for showing us that sunset, and I'll see
Oh, no
you
problem.
on the next live as well as the rest of the time we have here tonight. Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me and everybody down there in that chat there that I can't see. Have a good night.
We'll see you. All right. That's Roy and Becky's channel. Roy and Becky's Roy and Becky's Travels. They have a YouTube channel, as you heard. Check them out. Say hi to them. See what they're up to. And we'll get right back to the game. Here's our next game. Waiting for the answers to come through here in the chat. I guess it's a saying, I guess you would say. It's more of a feeling, I guess you would say. A lump in my throat. Yes, that is correct, Lucky Dog. You're still here, Sue. You wanted to get at least 10 more points before you went to bed. Just past the 800 point threshold. Let's do another one. Good night, Sue. Unless you get this puzzle real quick. And if I keep throwing the puzzles up real quick, it might keep you from signing off. This is a saying, I guess. Something somebody might, some bad advice somebody might give you. Or you might think it's good advice. This one tougher. Good night, Lisa. Don't get mad, get even. That is the correct answer. Henry Does It gets it. Hopefully, we see everybody that's heading to bed early. We'll see you back on Friday evening or Friday morning. Next puzzle. Oh, sorry, Lisa. I'm glad you're staying. Anybody getting this one? This is it's not really a, I wouldn't call it a saying, but it's something that is said at a specific time. Usually it is something the pastor says, or somebody like that. Deliver a eulogy. Henry does it, gets it again. Let's go with this one. Log those points in. This is a thing. Might be considered a description or a feature. So let's break it down. The first letter of that first word stands alone by itself, and then the rest of it fast, except the last word. So say the first letter of the first word, and then say the rest of it fast, except leave off that last word. And then say the last word to get your last word. So basically, the first letter of the first word gives you the first word, and then the rest of it, except for the last word, give you the second word, and then that last word gives you the third word. That's close. It's not exact. A dimpled chin. A dimpled chin. Aaron got it with his answer. He answered it with the D and without the D, just to make sure. You needed that D on dimpled. A Jaime engine. That's it kind of looked like that, didn't it? But it was a dimpled chin. And Aaron gets the points there. Aaron and Christina are in fifth and sixth place, respectively, just 40 points separating them. Doing the orange side B here. It's a saying once again. If you can't sleep tonight after this session, there's a couple of recent videos you might be interested in. One is our tour of Uranus in Missouri. Very humorous video about this little tourist trap town. And then there is another video about our time in Pawhuska, Oklahoma at the Pioneer Woman Mercantile. Check those videos out when you get a chance. And also make note of the other channels that are in the room. Anybody getting this one? Maybe they are getting harder as we get deeper into the box and go to the B side here. I'm not really sure. This is something that you might submit to your boss. You might say it on the note. You submit something to your boss. Not seeing any chats come through. Maybe nobody's got this one, or else my chat's malfunctioning. All right, we'll go on to the next one. Oh, there we go. Henry does it, gets it. For your approval. For your approval. JC Journey was right behind. All right, let me find another good one here, and then we'll go back to some music trivia. Get those points in. This one should be easier than the last couple. I'll give it a few minutes before I give any hits here, a few seconds anyway. This one should be pretty easy. Those are all the correct answer, but we're looking for a correct spelling. Last name, spelling. Still looking for the correct spelling, and still looking for the correct spelling. Some people very close. Still looking for it. We've had almost every combination except the right combination. Not quite. Everybody's like one letter off almost. Still don't have the right answer. There we go. Teachers on Adventures finally gets it. There's 2 R's and 2 L's and 2 E's in his last name. Will Ferrell. Well done. Teachers on Adventures gets the points. All right. Next one. And we'll do some music trivia after this. This one should be a really quick one again, too. And I don't think the spelling will be as challenging on this one. We'll see. Maybe, maybe it will be. There we go. Actually, Christina got it. Reagan, I think. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Christina is right ahead of Teachers and Adventures. All right, let's do some more Ladies of the 80s music trivia. This band originally formed in 1977 but carried on into the 80s before they split due to the lead singer getting much more attention. The lead singer was also the only woman in the group and is known for complementing several of the band's songs with lyrics sung in French. They are most famous by the songs The Tide is High, Rapture, and Call Me. Looking for an 80s band. Fronted by a female. with the songs "The Tide Is High" and "The Moon Is Low," "Rapture," and the big hit "Call Me." Blondie, Yep, JC Journey corrected it. Oh, wait a second. Lisa got it first. Lisa gets 10 points. Blondie. And the next lady of the 80s question is, this singer was known largely as a solo artist, but was also backed with a band, which was consistent her entire run. She is most well known for the hits "Hit Me With Your Best Shot," "We Belong," and "Love Is a Battlefield." Probably one of my favorite female singers in the 80s. Roy and Becky's. Roy and Becky's. Just double checking here. Yep. Roy and Becky's got it with the correct spelling. So we're all good. Roy and Becky's Travel, 10 points. And let's do one more. This was my favorite ladies of the 80s. This hard rock band, because I was in hard rock in the 80s, wasn't only active in the 80s, but they've also been producing material since 1973. Although the backing band has changed often, the front two have led it the entire time. Sisters Ann and Nancy. Which band am I referring to? Didn't give any of the songs there, but you should get it by the Ann and Nancy sisters. Heart. Heart is the correct answer. Roy and Becky get that one as well, and we'll get right back into the Madgab game. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 more ladies of the 80s questions that we'll ask. We'll ask here in with about 10 minutes left in the night session. So we'll go ahead and go a couple more Madgab sessions here. Yep, they were the Wilson sisters. The band was Heart. Barracuda. One of the best guitar riffs right there. Let's see, Escape from Alcatraz. Let's see a spelling here. Escape from Alcatraz. It looks like it's Lucky Dog. I thought you went to bed, Sue. You couldn't sleep, could you? You had to come back. Escape from Alcatraz. Yes. Let's see here. I'm looking. I see Lisa got it but she didn't have a space, but it is spelled correctly. I'm actually going to give points to both Lisa and Lucky Dog because they both spelled it correctly. I'm not sure the space should take points away. Sue should get bonus points for playing from bed, though, right? All right, let's get right to the next one. Aaron, are you saying that Hart was from Seattle? I wasn't aware of that, if that's where they're from. There's a lot of good rock bands from the Seattle area, especially in the 90s. Soundgarden and Stone Temple Pilots. And shoot, I'm forgetting the other one, the one that was Pearl Jam. I think they were all from Pacific Northwest. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Let's see what we get. Who we got? Who got it? Let's see here. We've got Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. And it's spelled correctly, and it is Henry Does It. Henry Does It got it. Who spelled it wrong? She didn't spell it wrong. Did she? She spelled it right. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Mary Kate and Ashley. Yeah, she spelled it right. Don't mess with me like that. Oh, you did? Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is a place. I actually really like this town. Spellings are correct, both there, but Christina barely beats her daughter. Christina beats her daughter. You chased her one time all around the yard, didn't you? You gave her a 5 second or 10 second head start and then chased her down. That was funny. Teenagers. Teenagers. Next puzzle. If you're having fun, give me a thumbs up. Make sure everybody's having fun with the game. Hopefully people made some new friends tonight, either on this live or another live. Community here is really cool. I know it was nice to talk to Roy. That's the first time I've got to talk to him in person. We've been on a lot of lives together, but laughing out loud is the correct answer. Henry Does It gets that one. Next puzzle's up. And if you know, we might do Madgab again next month. We might have to go find maybe some replacement cards. I don't know. There's a lot of cards in here. We haven't even been through the whole A's on the orange side yet. I'm trying to think of some other games that would be fun to play on here. Skinny Dip, JC Journey has got it on both my screens. Good job. Good job, Jody. Been a while. You got two right off the bat and been shut out there for a little bit. Here's the next one. Anybody else have kids that never grew out of telling lies? Lies, I tell you. Toby Maguire is correct. We're looking, let's see here. It's got a very interesting spelling. This is the actor that played Superman, correct? And he's got a very interesting spelling. I've got to stay true to the spelling, I think, here. Both names have a very interesting spelling. Nobody's got either name right yet. Nope, neither name right yet. Both names are spelled a little unique. The last name's right. Lisa's got the last name right there, but we're still missing the first name. Looks like we're nailing that. Close. We've got a first name right there, but the last name's wrong. We've got two last names right. There we go. Christina finally comes through. Toby Maguire. Toby Maguire is the correct spelling. No C in Mech, and then an extra E there in Toby. I did not realize that. Toby Maguire. I think he was Superman, right? He was one of the Superman, not the original one, or not Superman, Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man, yeah, I thought so. This is another movie. That's close, Teachers on Adventures, but she wasn't married. And look at that. Lucky Dog steals it away. Driving Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Daisy. That's the correct answer. Okay, let's see what we got. We still got about 20 minutes left here, if I don't fall asleep. 10 o'clock is usually our bedtime here as well. But I'm having fun. I need a drink of water. But... And it looks like the spelling is correct there. Frankenstein is correct. Henry does it, gets that one. Hey, meant to be RVing. Thanks for coming in. We still got about 20 minutes left tonight. Might be able to get some points in before we call it a night. We're going to have a bonus on this one. Lucky Dog gets Sandra Bullock, and it's spelled correctly. And here is the extra 10 points. What song was playing in Miss Congeniality when she walks out of the airport hangar and then trips on her heels? Anybody know the song that was playing when she walks out of that airport hangar? Christina gets it. Mustang Sally. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie there. That was a funny movie. I like that movie. All right, next Madgab game. Coming right up. And we will have a bonus 10 points on this one as well. It is music related. Looking for spelling here. You got the right answers, but the spelling isn't correct. Hottie and the Blowfish. We're getting closer. Oh, and Christina comes and steals it away. All right, for the bonus question, what state were these guys from that created Hootie and the Blowfish? What state were they from? South Carolina. I'm not going to require the correct spelling, South Carolina. We're going to take the answer, Lucky Dog. Got it with SC, South Carolina. And I'll do another bonus while I'm getting the points in here. The lead singer went on to be a country star. What is his name? The name of the lead singer for Hootie and the Blowfish that later became a country star in the last 5 or 6 years, I think. Last name's correct. There we go. Darius Rucker. Christina gets that one. All right, let's get back to the Madgab game. Next puzzle is up. No games tomorrow. We've got a fairly busy day tomorrow, so we're not doing any games. And then we got a couple shows we watch tomorrow night. But we'll have 2 sessions, 2-hour-long sessions on Friday, one in the morning and one in the afternoon or in the evening. And depending on how the weekend goes, we might throw up a special on Saturday. I might do one after Blue Wave Odyssey, so I might do a late night Saturday one after Blue Wave Odyssey's live session. I know many of you are probably on the Blue Wave's sessions. He gets a couple hundred people usually in his sessions. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that is, oh, wait a second, not quite the right spelling. Almost right, but not quite right. There you go. There you go. Got it. Hunchback of Notre Dame. JC Durney's on. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm not really sure of the significance of this, but it looks fairly easy to sound out. $64,000. Lisa gets it. That's the way to spell it right, Roy. Do it in numbers. Lisa gets the answer there. And actually, there's another puzzle on that card I'm going to do. Let's do this one for the next puzzle. Get Lisa's points in here. And we'll have a bonus to go with this one as well. This is a person. That's the correct answer, Lisa, but it's spelled wrong. Henry Mancini without an E. And Henry Does It comes in to steal it away. Now, here's the bonus question. What popular cartoon did Henry Mancini write the music for? What popular cartoon did Henry Mancini compose the music for? The Pink Panther is the correct answer. Good job, Lucky Dog. All right. Did he do Peanuts as well? Pink Panther is the one that I remembered because I love that one. It was a joke. What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant? That ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant. I couldn't help myself. This is another person. Should be extremely easy. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is the correct answer. We don't have a correct spelling yet, though. Warren Buffett is the correct answer, but the spellings are not correct. Not quite. There you go. 2 T's. Had it all right, just missing a T. Lucky dog. All right, next puzzle. Freebird. Penny Marshall? No. Oh, I can see why you would say that. Penny, it does look like Penny Marshall. It's not Penny Marshall. It's a place. It's a place. This might be difficult because I agree with you. It looks like Penny Marshall, but it's a place. Panama Canal is the correct answer. Henry does it. Vernon Shirley. that would have been the bonus question, right, Aaron? Go to the blue side here. I don't know why I've still got Driving Miss Daisy up there. A couple weeks ago, we started releasing our videos, our main videos on Sundays as premieres. We've been having fun chatting with people as they play for the first time, so we're going to continue to do that. The Curse of the Vampire is correct. I don't know if that was probably a movie. Henry does it, gets those points. And we will do one more, and then we'll do the last music trivia of the night. Chariots of Fire, that was a good movie back in the day. As I said, we're premiering a video this Sunday. That's our trip to Maggie Valley. Basically, it was a boondocking stop on the way to Florida. Do we have a deal? 10 points for Lisa. Good job. Spelled correctly. Okay. The wife is evil. I assume that's into some of the movies that we were talking about up here. And you're not talking about your wife in public like that, Aaron. All right. 80s. We've got three more 80s. Ladies of the 80s questions to get to here. Not many people will miss this one. This iconic pop star, still active today, has attempted acting, appearing in a movie called League of Their Own. Also, Who's That Girl? I don't even have to tell you any of the songs, most likely, and you should get the answer. Indeed, Lisa, Madonna. Madonna is the correct answer. All right, the next one. This one's probably the hardest one here. Who came out in 1981 as a solo artist whose debut single "Kids in America" climbed to #2 on the UK charts? She is also known for "Water on Glass" and "A View from a Bridge." We'll see if anybody gets this one. If anybody knows this one. And then I'd be curious to know if somebody does get it, if they did it without looking it up. 1981 solo artist, "We're the Kids in America" was the main hit. I don't know the others. "View from a Bridge," "Water on the Glass." I don't know those, but Kim Wilde. Kim Wilde is correct. Teachers on Adventures. Did you have to look it up, or did you know that one? You still get the points either way, but I'm just curious. I'm not sure. I don't think I would have known. I don't think I would have known that if I would have just read the question. But I do remember Kim Wilde, but I don't think I would have put the two together unless I would have actually heard the song. Then it might have sparked it. All right, the last one. This one's going to be quite a bit easier. This all-girl brand, known for their bright and cheery sound, illustrated in hits like "Our Lips Are Sealed," "Vacation," and "We Got the Beat." Lucky Dog, the Go-Go's. Lucky Dog's first on my screen with the Go-Go's. 87.5. Okay, that's it for the that music trivia. Let's get back to a couple more games of the Madgab, and then we'll wrap up reading off the points. And if we have any impromptu music trivia, we'll throw it in. Octopus Tentacles is correct. You're right, Aaron. I'm not being quite as strict on the answer to the bands. The ones that some of the bands had the word "the" in front of them, but I was given the answers anyway. Just not sticking it to the precise spellings on those. Octopus Tentacles is the correct answer for the last puzzle there. Actually, Henry does it is insanely good at this. When we played at home, she would always win. When you play at home, I don't know if you guys have played this at home, but you basically play in teams, and there's this little thing here, and you hold 3 cards up, and so you've got 3 puzzles, and you've got certain time, right? And so the person's supposed to solve 3 puzzles quickly in the amount of time. And in most cases, if you were on Jessica's team, you didn't have to even give any clues because she would get all the answers. So um, Chris is pretty good. I'm pretty good. I think the rest of us were all kind of even, but Jessica was heads above the rest of. She won every time we played. So um, you know, we'll just have to start having sessions when she's asleep or something. All right, let's try this one. Isn't your baby crying or something? You've got a baby to take care of. Take care of your baby. Ode to Billy Joe. Spelling. Got to stick to the spelling here. Ode to Billy Joe. Nobody's got it right yet. It's getting closer. I don't want to give any hints. Whoever types it in right. I'm going to give about 5 more seconds here, and if nobody gets it right, I'm going to give it to Lisa because she was the closest. Lucky Dog gets it with Ode to Billy Joe, Billiejoe. Ode to Billy Joe. All right, we got time for one more puzzle, and then I'll give a rundown of the. Let's do this one. That was a song, wasn't it? Ode to Billy Joe. Who sang that? I don't know the answer, so I can't do it as a trivia question, but that was a song. Ice Cream Sandwich. JC Journey's got it. All right, everyone. Let me. I'll give a rundown of the. Let me see if there's anything else that I have here. I'll put this up there. So one of the other channels contacted me and asked if I needed watch hours and wanted to exchange watch time. Basically, you watch each other's videos and comment on each other's videos. So if you're interested in doing that, simply watch one of ours and comment, and I will run your playlist shortly after. Within the 24 hours, we'll run playlist, usually an hour or two, something like that, something that's not too all day long kind of thing. But it helps. It helps have your activity on your videos, which causes your SEO ratings to go up and causes your videos then to appear in searches more. So let's give a rundown of the points. Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joe. That is correct. Okay, so first place, Henry Does It, 1,080 points. Second place, Lucky Dog, 875 points. And in third place, we have Artist on the Road with 490. Lisa is 200 points behind at 290. Christina's got 240. Let's see here. Aaron has got 140. Wilson on Wheels has got 110. And we've got a bunch of people in the 40, 50, 60 range. So keep on coming back playing. And as I said, we have a couple of sessions on Friday. I'll throw those up before we go here. And if you want to give us any feedback outside of this channel, we have a website, pawzeffect.com, PAWZEFFECT.com. Feel free to send us an email through there or our contact us page through there. and we'll be happy to collaborate with you. So again, thanks for everybody coming in. Special thanks for Roy and Becky or Roy for coming on from his channel tonight talking. Everybody have a great evening. And tomorrow's Friday, or tomorrow's Thursday. I wish it was Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then one more day after that of the week, and then we will have some fun on Friday playing this, and then go enjoy our weekends in our backyards, our living rooms, or our basements, wherever we go to have fun in our houses. So take care, folks.